Welcome back to our mobility series. We're on video number 11, which is wall and or floor slide. Our main goals here are going to be opening up the anterior front side of your shoulder in an overhead position, which is really important for shoulder health and staying away from that rounded forward kind of desk posture that we see a lot, right? So to do this one, you're going to need a wall. We're going to start about 6 to 10 inches away with our heels, with our rear end resting on the wall. So I'm going to lean back into my wall right now. The next thing that I want to do is get my rear end, my low back, my shoulders, and my head all resting on the wall. So every surface of my back that could be touching the wall now is. What you want to avoid here is getting into an arched posture with your back and leaving space between low back and the wall. So as I'm set up here, I'm going to then raise my elbows up in line with my shoulders to make a big T shape here. From there, I'm working on just a big external rotation where my hands roll up toward the wall, and I try to put the back of my wrist, so right where your watch lies on your wrist, onto the wall. So you'll see my knuckles kind of flex forward here and get out of the way so I can get my forearm all the way flat up against the wall. For most of us, this will be a very challenging position to get into. Make sure that once you're in this position, you're doing a great job of leaving your rear end, low back, shoulders, elbows, and head all touching the wall. From there, if you think you're doing a great job on this when you're nailing all those pieces, you can add in what's called a wall slide. So we're going from this external rotation up to a slide, which would mirror the movement of either a pull-up or an overhead press. Our most important thing here is, again, keeping your rear end, low back, shoulders, elbows, and wrists on the wall as you move through this big range of motion. There is a good possibility you won't be able to keep your low back on throughout the entire range of motion at first, so only work through a range of motion that you're able to keep all those pieces aligned on the wall with. That's video number 11, floor or wall slide. We'll move next into number 12, which is infant squat.